When you wake up in the morning and glance in the mirror, do you still recognize the man looking back at you? Or do you sense that something has quietly slipped away? The familiar face is there, yet the spark that once powered your energy, your drive, and your confidence feels dimmer than it used to be. Testosterone is like the current flowing through every wire in your house. When the current is strong, the entire home lights up, from your mood to your strength to your intimacy. But when that current weakens, every room goes darker, and you begin to feel it in ways that are hard to ignore. Many men over 60 know this feeling all too well. The fatigue that lingers, the desire that fades, the loss of certainty in the bedroom. These changes can shake your confidence, but let me tell you something important. You are not broken. You are not facing this alone. Countless men stand where you are today, searching for a way to regain what time seems to have stolen. The good news is that your body still holds the ability to reignite that fire. Not with risky shortcuts or empty promises, but with natural science-based methods that truly work. In this video, I will walk you through 5 powerful solutions designed to restore your testosterone, rebuild your strength, and revive your confidence. Each is simple to apply and proven to make a difference. Stay with me until the very end, because the final solution is one most men have never heard of. Yet, it could completely change the way you feel and perform. If you have ever sensed that your body is sliding faster downhill than you are ready to accept, this may be the turning point you have been waiting for. So let me ask you, are you ready to reclaim your energy, your performance, and your vitality? If what I just shared already speaks to your experience, take a simple step right now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the weekly insights I prepare for men like you. Each tip is designed to help you rebuild strength, restore confidence, and keep the spark alive well into your 60s and beyond. I would love to hear from you directly. Type the number 1 in the comments if you find this helpful, or type 0 and include your question if there is something you want me to cover in a future video. Your voice matters, not just to me, but to every man who comes here searching for honest answers. When you leave a comment, you are not only opening a conversation with me, but you may be giving courage to another man who has been sitting silently with the same worries. Your story, your question, or even your simple number can be the light that helps someone else realize they are not alone. Together, we are building a safe place where no man has to feel embarrassed about talking openly about his health, his energy, or his intimacy. This is a community built on respect and support, and your presence here makes it stronger. Solution 1: cardio and strength training. Before we dive into stories, let me ask you this. Have you noticed how climbing stairs feels heavier than it used to, or how your legs tire more quickly on a short walk? This is not just aging. It is your body's way of saying the engine needs better fuel and stronger maintenance. Movement is the first natural medicine I want you to embrace. Cardiovascular exercise clears the pathways of blood flow, opening up what I like to call the highways of life. Strength training activates your muscles like small hormone factories, reminding your body to produce more testosterone. When you combine the two, you are not just exercising, you are reigniting the system that powers energy, performance, and intimacy. Let me tell you about Mark, 67, who came to me discouraged because even one flight of stairs left him out of breath. He felt weaker and intimacy was slipping away. I asked him to start small, brisk walking for 20 minutes each evening and 2 short strength sessions with light weights each week. 8 weeks later, he walked into my office with steady breath, stronger legs, and whispered with a smile that his natural morning erections had returned. His body had begun to respond to the signals he was sending. You can do the same. Begin with a 15-minute walk after dinner. Add 2 or 3 full-body strength sessions each week, focusing on movements that use large muscle groups. These habits open the highways, fuel the factories, and within weeks you may notice the same spark that Mark rediscovered. Solution 2: deep sleep and stress control. The second pillar is sleep and stress control, and it is often the most overlooked. Testosterone is not only built in the gym, it is crafted each night while you rest. Sleep is your body's night shift factory, the hidden workshop where hormones are produced and tissues repaired. When you sacrifice sleep, you shut down the factory early. When you live in constant stress, it is like an electrical leak draining energy even when the lights should be bright. Henry, 64, was still working part-time, burdened with stress and scrolling on his phone until past midnight. He felt his mood darken and his desire fade. Together, we reshaped his nights. He chose a fixed bedtime, dimmed the screens an hour before, and practiced 5 minutes of breathing before bed. 6 weeks later, Henry told me he woke with real rest for the first time in years. His energy rose, his patience returned, and his intimacy quietly found its way back. This can be your story as well. Protect your bedtime like an appointment. Switch off screens to give your mind permission to slow down. Practice the 4-7-8 breathing method to signal calm to your nervous system. When the factory runs smoothly and the leaks are sealed, your body restores the hormones that fuel your strength, confidence, and vitality. Solution 3: nutrition for testosterone support. Food is not just calories, it is the raw material for your hormones. The choices on your plate each day send signals to either build your vitality or drain it. Nutrients like zinc, vitamin D, and healthy fats act as building blocks for testosterone. In contrast, excess sugar and alcohol behave like thieves, robbing your body of balance and slowing the very processes that keep you strong. Luis, 72, had fallen into the trap of convenience foods and late-night snacks. His waistline grew, his energy dropped, and intimacy felt like a distant memory. Together, we shifted his meals toward whole foods, leafy greens, fatty fish, and handfuls of nuts. He began walking after meals instead of sitting back in his chair. After 3 months, his belly was smaller, his energy brighter, and his confidence returned. You can begin with small, realistic steps. Add 2 handfuls of almonds or walnuts each week. Enjoy salmon or another fatty fish twice a week. Replace soda with water or sparkling water. After meals, walk for 10 minutes to help your blood sugar settle. Each small choice is like laying another brick in the foundation of your hormone health. Solution 4: intimacy and emotional connection. Health is not measured only in lab results, but also in the warmth of your relationships. Intimacy is more than performance. It is the steady current that flows between two people. Physical touch, laughter, shared time, and gentle connection all release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, while lowering cortisol, the stress hormone. This combination supports healthy blood flow and a stronger sense of well-being. James, 70, had begun avoiding his wife out of fear of failure. The more he withdrew, the more tension grew. We worked on shifting his focus away from performance and toward connection. He practiced daily moments of affection, gentle touches, and open conversation. Over time, the stress lifted, his confidence rose, and desire found its way back into their marriage. Picture intimacy as a warm stream feeding the inner fire of testosterone. It nourishes both body and mind. Start with 15 minutes each evening devoted to closeness that is not about sex, but about presence. A touch, a hug, or a conversation can rebuild the bridge that carries energy back into your relationship. Solution 5: use it or lose it. The final solution is one that many men overlook until it is too late. Your body is designed to maintain function through use. Just as muscles shrink without exercise, erectile tissue can weaken without regular activity. During the night, most men naturally experience 3 to 5 erections, a built-in system to oxygenate and maintain the health of penile tissue. When these stop, the tissue can stiffen and shorten. One of my patients stopped intimacy altogether out of fear of failure. Months later, he noticed his erections were weaker, his length shorter, and his confidence fading. When he began gentle, healthy stimulation again, combined with better lifestyle choices, his function improved and his confidence grew. Do not let fear push you into silence. If intimacy with a partner is not frequent, maintain health through solo practice in a kind, non-aggressive way. Use lubrication, avoid the harsh death grip style, and treat your body with respect. By continuing to engage, you preserve circulation, support tissue health, and protect the very system that fuels your vitality. Extra tips and common mistakes. One of the most important lessons I share with my patients is that progress is often built not only by what you add to your life, but also by what you remove. Certain habits quietly erode your strength, while simple daily choices can stack together to rebuild it. Let us begin with common mistakes. Many men experiment with jelqing or homemade devices, hoping to enlarge their penis. In reality, these practices can cause microscopic tears and long-term erectile problems. I have treated men who pushed too hard and ended up with damage that no quick fix could undo. It is a painful reminder that the pursuit of shortcuts often costs more than it gives. Another mistake is placing a laptop directly on the lap for long hours. The heat may not feel dangerous, but over time it can impair testicular health, lowering both fertility and testosterone. Add to this the heavy toll of smoking, which I often call the #1 erection killer. Nicotine narrows blood vessels, chokes circulation, and accelerates the very decline you are trying to prevent. Now, let us turn to the simple but powerful habits you can build. Adding pomegranate or dark cacao to your diet gives your body a boost of nitric oxide, a natural compound that relaxes blood vessels and supports healthy flow. If your days involve long hours of sitting, stand every hour and walk for just 2 minutes. This small reset improves circulation and protects your arteries. And if you feel a steady decline in morning energy or sexual drive, consider checking your testosterone with a morning lab test. Early awareness allows early action. Think of these changes as laying bricks one by one. Each small step may not look impressive alone, but together they rebuild the house of your strength. By avoiding hidden dangers and embracing these simple practices, you keep the foundation of your vitality solid and secure. If you take only one message from this video, let it be this: you are not broken. Your body is not failing you. It is speaking to you, asking for care, for fuel, for balance. And the incredible truth is that no matter your age, you can reignite the inner flame of manhood and strength. We have walked together through 5 natural solutions: movement that clears your highways, empowers your muscles; rest that allows the night shift factory to build hormones; nutrition that fuels your system instead of stealing from it; intimacy that warms your connection and lowers the weight of stress. And the simple truth is that if you do not use your body's gift, you begin to lose it. Each pillar supports your vitality, and together they create a structure strong enough to carry you into the years ahead with confidence. Imagine waking with natural morning erections again, feeling a steady surge of energy during the day, approaching your partner with confidence instead of fear, and experiencing a deeper connection. These are not fantasies. They are the natural rewards of caring for your health with consistency. Remember this: aging doesn't break a man. Giving up does. You still hold the choice. You still hold the pen to write the next chapter of your story. Take that first step today. It does not have to be dramatic. It can be as small as a 15-minute walk, a handful of almonds, or 5 minutes of calm breathing before bed. Each choice tells your body, I am ready to fight for my vitality. Now I want to hear from you. Comment with the #1 if you are ready to start with one small change this week. Comment 0 if you have a question you want me to cover in another video. Your words may be the encouragement another man needs to take his step forward. If this video has spoken to you, please share it with a friend over 60. It might be the greatest gift you can give him, the spark that reminds him he is not alone. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe with the bell turned on so you never miss the tools and insights that can keep you strong. In our next video, I will share a 5-minute morning routine that has been shown to boost testosterone by as much as 20% in just 3 weeks. Stay with me on this journey because your best years are not behind you. They are waiting to be lived with strength, with connection, and with pride.